Which is the best way to earn an income, or which is your most preferred way to earn an income? Is it based on the number of hours you spend getting a job done or creating a value, or based on the number of days you show up at work in your office to be paid at the end of the month, or based on the value or on the result that you produce or deliver per time? Or is it based on your ability to negotiate the price, the cost, on the value that you produce per time between yourself and your employer or the person you produce the value for? So let me know in the comment section below which is your most preferred way of earning an income. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to this channel and be a part of this community. Also share this video with others. Thank you so much for doing so. So I want to ask the question, which is your most preferred way to earn an income? Let me continue this discussion by referencing Proverbs chapter 13 verse 11. Proverbs 13 verse 11. It says, wealth gained by dishonesty will be diminished, but he that gathers by labor will increase. Wealth that you gain by dishonesty, between the person that is gaining the wealth and the person from whom the wealth is gained, such wealth will diminish in value. But he that gathers by labor, by working with his or her hands, by expending energy, by expending resources, the person will increase. Now let's take this conversation in this direction. If, for example, you work in an organization and you're supposed to work for 30 days, that's a month thereabout, to be paid your monthly salary. If every single day that you work, the amount of income you generate for the organization is, for example, 1,000 naira, that means for 30 days for the organization, you are making 30,000 naira. You're making 30,000 naira for the organization. So if in the first 6 months of working for the organization, you earn 1,000 naira, making about 30,000 naira for the organization, and then from the 7th month, your effort in the organization begins to generate twice that much. That is 60,000 naira per month. And yet you are being paid 1,000 naira from the 7th month. With that relationship between the employer and the employee, there is dishonesty that has set in. So what happens to the employee in an economy where the cost of living is rising, cost of buying food, cost of buying goods, cost of transportation, cost of rent, cost of accommodation, cost of communication, cost of education, everything is going high, but the income, the monthly income of that employee remains the same, despite the fact that his turnover for the organization has doubled over the months. That arrangement in itself is already a dishonest arrangement. That means for the employee, his standard of living will drop because the cost of living increases and his income does not increase. So the flip side of this conversation is also true between an employee and an employer. If in the first 6 months that you are employed, you make for the organization 30,000 naira every single month as your turnover for the organization, and you are paid 1,000 naira. If in the 7th month, your ability to earn more for the organization begins to diminish, and instead of turning over 1,000 naira every single day to make 30,000 in a month, you are turning in 500 naira every single day to make 15,000 for the organization in a month, and yet you are being paid a salary of 1,000 naira every single month. That means you have shortchanged the organization, and a dishonest relationship has ensued between you and the organization. And that also simply means that whatever income you gather from the organization is through a dishonest means, because your level of productivity has reduced, has diminished, yet you are earning the same amount of money from the organization. Your take home will not be able to take you home. It will diminish in value, and it will not be able to meet all your needs every single month. So wealth gained by dishonesty, either between the employer and the employee or vice versa, will be diminished. It will not meet the needs, the entire needs of the employee. At the same time, the employer will suffer a loss if there is a dishonest arrangement between the employer and the employee. Okay, but he that gathers by labor will increase. If you gather by labor, you will increase, says the word of the Lord. That means a laborer is worthy of his wages. Anytime you exert your energy, you exert your intellect, you exert your strength, you exert your resources, you are worthy of your wages. There should be a commensurate result or return that you get, either in terms of promotion or recognition or increase in your income or benefits or bonus. A laborer is worthy of his wages. He that gathers by labor will increase. And this is one of the things that separate developing nations from other nations that are not developed. Why? Because they work on hourly basis. The level of income you can have will depend on the problems you solve, the values you create, the needs that you meet per time, irrespective of the number of hours or the number of days. In fact, some people pay you per hour. They pay you based on the result you're able to deliver, the need you're able to meet within an hour or within hours. And some pay you based on the number of days that you work, not based on the number of months, okay? So you can easily measure the value that you produce, the impact of the value, the solutions you are creating. As you solve problems, you also get the returns of the problems you have solved in terms of your remuneration, in terms of your wage, in terms of your income. So when you gather by labor, you will increase. But when this is not the case, that you have to wait till the end of the month, either you produce extra result or not, either your contributions are adding to the growth of the organization or not, you receive a fixed salary at the end of the month. So at the end of the day, this fixed salary, fixed income mentality and arrangement between an employer and an employee will not turn out well for the prosperity, for the growth, for the increase of the employee and of the employer. So the result that you produce and the value that you create, the problems that you solve in an organization, either on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on hourly basis, or part-time basis, should translate to the income that you receive from the organization or from whoever you are in partnership with. The likelihood of a dishonest arrangement between an employer and an employee is very high when you have to wait till the end of the month to earn an income. But he that gathers by labor, if what you earn, what you receive is dependent on the value you create, on the problems you solve, on the needs you meet per time, then the Bible says that you will increase, you will earn more, you will be wealthy, you will have abundance. So what do you think in the comment section below? Which is the best way to earn and which is your most preferred way to earn? Is it based on the number of hours you work, or based on the number of days you work in a month, or based on the value, the result that you produce per time, or based on your ability to negotiate the price or the cost of what you deliver, the value you deliver per time? Let me know what your comment is in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do so, and share with your friends and family if you got any value from this video. Till I come your way in my next video, stay connected. Bye for now.